Hey everyone, Decent Eddie here. I'm back, still a little worn out from the absolutely awful trip back from Pennsylvania. I got home about 4:30 in the a.m. Oh hey, so real quick aside. So flying into Louisville, evidently during the horrific storms that came through Arkansas and Missouri and Kentucky, the Louisville airport lost power. So when I landed sometime a little before 1 a.m., get down to baggage claim, everybody that had had a flight from, I don't know, from like 11 o'clock on, none of their baggage had been taken off the planes because they lost power and couldn't track anything. So it was like, I don't know, man. I mean, it was like a refugee camp, just the baggage claim in Louisville. So I didn't get out of the Louisville airport until, I don't know, after 3 a.m. Finally made it home about 4-ish, 4:30-ish. And of course, last night I was out until about 3 a.m. But here I am. I know this is going to be late, and I might not even get this out before the first tip-off, but we're getting back into the flow of things, sloppy or not. Here we go. It's Sunday, May 18th, 2025. I'm going to cover my numbers on the one NBA playoff game that we've got, but I'm also going to see what happens with the WNBA. I put that data set together, put the numbers in. Will things work out the way they did with the NBA, where I went 81% on my confident picks and 69% across all NBA games? I have no idea. Aside from the obvious differences between the NBA and WNBA, there are some inherent differences in how impactful some data is with the WNBA, not the least of which is that there are just fewer teams. And when my picks come from a differential between two weighted scores, the differentials are going to be smaller. So what's dangerous? What's suboptimal? What's confident? I literally have no clue. I'm so clueless. I didn't even know the names of some of the NBA teams until this morning when I filled everything in. This is going to be great. My picks are based on data, and I give you my picks before tip-off so you can do your own research, except for today. This is not going to be a lot of time. Sorry, guys. And remember, always check matchup news and injury reports before placing any bets. Data alone can't read sports news and injury reports. That's up to you guys. My mission is to help beginners and those who've had some bad luck make more informed picks. My data set focuses on moneyline picks. And while you can use my commentary for against the spread bets, my data isn't optimized for that. It's optimized for moneyline. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the WNBA and just throw caution to the wind. I've done the numbers on 6 games leading up to today using my data set, and with that, I'm 6 for 6 right now. I doubt it's going to stay at 100%. First up, it's Mystics versus the Connecticut Sun. My differential here is a .233 favoring the Mystics. So yeah, I'm going to take the Mystics on the money line and kind of shrug my shoulders because I literally have no clue. I just have data. If this were NBA, I'd say this was a dangerous pick, but I truly have no idea if this differential is dangerous or not. Next game I'm seeing here, it's Lynx versus Sparks. Ask me where those teams are, and I couldn't tell you, but those are the names of them. It's a 1.9 differential favoring the Lynx. Is this good? Is this bad? I really have no clue. I have data, and that's what my data is showing. Lynx on the money line. So, all right, that's the WNBA. Here are my picks for NBA, the NBA playoff game today. It's Nuggets versus Thunder. It's a suboptimal pick for the Thunder with a 5.967 differential, meaning about a 67% chance for the Thunder to win by the data. Nuggets defense has been overall very strong in this series, and Thunder's offense hasn't been as strong as I would have thought they would have been given the regular season data. But, I mean, Thunder is at home. Denver's slightly banged up. Also, Denver's bench is a little bit more shallow than Oklahoma City's, so I just think it's Thunder's game to lose here. I'm going to take the Thunder on the money line. I may take Nuggets against the spread because I'm seeing a pretty healthy number last I looked against the spread. All right, so here's a quick recap. Decent Eddie confident picks, there aren't any. Suboptimal picks, Thunder. Danger picks, there aren't any. So no, I'm not including WNBA in that recap breakdown because I don't know how these numbers weigh against anything yet. All right, so moving on. For parlays, I can't recommend moneyline parlays on these games in good faith. But if I were to do parlays, please remember, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. And so if you keep your, if you do 3 legs between -400 and -450, your win probability is around 52 to 54%. For contrast, if you do a 3-leg parlay with -300 and -350 odds, your win probability plummets to 41 to 43%. I know the returns can be low on some things, but I'm about winning, not risking, or risking a lot anyway. And also, if you need help with the gambling problem, resources are in my channel's description. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get my picks hours ahead of time. For more, head over to Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram, or find me on Facebook or X at Decent Eddie Picks. You'll see a deeper dive into my data sometimes, though right now with WNBA, I don't know what that means. You'll see my Decent Eddie grades for all the teams when I have them. We're just starting out with WNBA. And if I have any last minute thoughts, I might put them up there on those socials. But let's see what happens today. This is going to be interesting. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day.